Hey guys, it's Andrew with Elevate Finance Group, and today we want to go over how we use AI to decode credit and get items instantly removed within 30 to 60 days and get you anywhere from 50,000 to 250,000 in funding for real estate flips, for rentals, for business expansion, and we even do debt consolidation. So, unlocking business funding and credit with AI powered strategies. We're going to go over credit stacking, business lines of credit, and the AI credit. How we use AI to decode credit. All right. So, what we do is we do a tri merge with Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. And essentially, these are the three main bureaus that are going to have all of your items, right? If you have any late pays, collections, charge offs, um, anything as far as mortgages, auto loans, all this good stuff, right? And it's going to give you an accumulation based off of six different things on how your credit works and what your credit score is at. And so instantly it's going to give us an analyst that's going to tell us the good, the bad, the ugly, and then how we can improve this and remove all of those off of your credit report efficiently and fast, right? And so it's going to detect any lates as far as late payments, collections, charge-offs, and high utilization. High utilization is one of the biggest reasons that people's credit scores plummet 100, 200 points plus. So essentially, what we want to do is we want to generate a dispute and rebuild a roadmap with step-by-step instructions. And this is exactly what we go over on a live Zoom call if you sign up for a funding strategy call today. But our AI credit decoder is going to transform your credit and show us exactly what we need to do to remove all the negative items and optimize your credit profile for business funding. And that's how you get access to 50,000 to 250,000 in funding. Okay? So credit card stacking, unlocking 100,000 to 250,000 and 0% funding. So there's a strategic sequencing, right? So we work with 850 lenders and banks nationwide. We do any type of loan you can imagine, from real estate loans all the way until business funding. So what we want to do is we want to strategically stack credit cards and business lines of credit to give you maximal lines of credit. So when you do have opportunities like luxury fix and flips, or maybe you want to buy a mobile home park or whatever it might be, you have access to funding immediately. Okay. What we're going to do is we use a mixed approach. We want to use some combined personal and some business cards. So the thing is with the personal cards, as we get you higher limit personal credit cards, your business credit cards will also increase on the limits. Okay. We want to execute the applications in a sequence with the correct lenders and banks so that they don't see the inquiries made. And then after we make those inquiries, then we can remove some of those after. And this is what's going to help achieve the 100,000 to 250,000 and 0% interest funding. Okay. So business lines of credit versus stacking, right? So you got two different ways to do it. We have the business lines of credit, right? And those require typically 2 years of revenue documentation. There's slower underwriting processes and there's lower limits for new business. But with the credit card stacking based on personal credit strength, there's fast approvals in days, not weeks, and there's higher available capital at 0% interest, right? So the business lines of credit are great, and you don't always have to have 2 years of revenue, okay? You don't always have to. But if we can start with the credit stacking and we show that you have credit cards on the business side and you continuously make revenue and you can continuously pay those back, then we can start to stack the business lines of credit with the credit card stacking to give you maximum approvals. Okay. So that's exactly what we show you guys in our program. So the 5 biggest credit report mistakes, right? High utilization, right? Maxed out credit cards are going to destroy your credit card. Late payments, even 1 or 2 late payments, will automatically make sure that you're not approved for funding, whether it's personal or business. A thin credit profile, having too few accounts, signals to the banks, to the lenders, that you have not borrowed a lot of money. So what we can utilize is trade lines to help improve your credit and your utilization. All right. And then also incorrect information, wrong addresses, employers, or account details that can make you look not organized to a bank or a lender, which might make them a little weary about giving you money. And so this is exactly what we do to help ensure that all of these items are correctly optimized for your profile. The rapid credit repair process. So what we do is we use AI generated letters. We have two AI generated letters, the Metro 2 and the FCRA complaint. Okay. These are both letters that are drafted by our lawyers. And essentially, we go through a series of questions that we ask you. We're going to run that through the AI, and it's going to, as well as your credit report, and it's going to generate a perfect Metro 2 and FCRA letter for each individual dispute that we're going to be disputing on your credit. Okay. Now, one thing that we do that other credit repair companies do not do, and this is very, very important. We make sure that we call on each dispute on your behalf. We get it escalated to a manager, and then essentially we have an AI assisted phone script, right? Because typically you're not speaking to the dispute team. The dispute team's not speaking to you directly. So essentially they're able to utilize an AI phone script to then call in on your behalf to Equifax, TransUnion, Experience, escalate it to a manager, and then report that dispute on your behalf. What we also do is a CFPB escalation. Okay, so basically we utilize a data breach and then another specific method to then directly complain to the CFPB, who's a Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, and they essentially will ensure that our disputes get escalated even faster based off this. We obviously are sending out letters directly to the bureaus via USPS, and we're also doing emails. So you have the highest level of rapid results that you can see. That's why we say we can get the majority of your items removed within 30 to 60 days and not 12 months. Okay? Case studies, we've had people go from the mid 600s to 720. Mike, he was able to access $80,000 in funding, and he went and actually bought a rental out in California. We had, or actually it was a rental in California. Then we had Edward, who went from a 580 credit score. He was able to access 150,000. And then we also had Jeremy, who was funded and got over 115,000 in stacked funding after complete credit cleanup. Okay. So why work with us? We have 850 lenders in our network. We have an end-to-end strategy. This is an AI-driven analysis. We have a proven track record with over 75 million in funding, 200 clients with measurable and documented success. We're not a basic credit repair company. We're a funding company who helps you optimize your credit through AI, and that's exactly what we're going to do with you guys. If you're ready to unlock 50,000 to 250,000 and achieve fast results, right, then this is the program for you guys. Please book a call today, and we'll see you on the other side.